I'm like, you didn't outline this, did you? You clearly, mm, and that was a series that was like decades before the finale came out. So a lot of us had decades invested in this. Uh, so yeah, please, if you're writing, outline, know where you're going.
Hey guys, welcome to Inside Comics with George Michail. Really quick, if you like this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell a friend about it. Today, my guest is Benny Powell. Benny, thank you so much for being on the show.
No problem.
Benny, you're the head writer and editor-in-chief at Absolute Comics, and my book Resilient is out from Absolute Comics on Kickstarter right now and available in Previews Magazine. So thank you for publishing my book, because I'm super psyched about this. This has been like a lifelong dream of mine, and I'm glad that that we're working together on this.
Sure, no problem. Well, I mean, it's easy when the book's good. So, but yeah, that's one of the things. We're very much a creator-centric type of thing. But what's unique is, to a degree, is we're both creator-owned as well. Well, it's kind of co-creator owned, and part of, for the Absolute line, it's part of a shared universe. And we've seen the power of, as they say, the saying goes, rising tides raise all ships. So cross marketing, cross promotion, building up a universe of characters that can interact, that we can have events with, that we can, hey, you want to borrow this villain? There you go. Or you want to make an appearance over here? Great. And these types of things, people have been hungry for, I think, in a very big way. So yeah, yours was a fairly easy one to fit into our universe, and we're happy to have you.
Working on my Resilient elevator pitch. I normally kind of perfect my elevator pitches when I'm on the convention floor, and I'm staring with that person that is slowly getting annoyed with me as the seconds tick by, and I ramble on about what my book is. So you really get good at like getting it nice and short and concise. But the book is about a woman. She's a judo teacher. She loses her arms in an explosion, and she gets like badass robot arms, and she needs to rescue her boyfriend using kung fu and a katana and robot arms from these gangsters. So that's kind of the short version is, well, it wasn't that short.
Well, that's more the plot. But what I would hone in on, and that's why, as we were spitballing titles, is really, it's a story about a woman who, no matter what has happened, she's had a lot of crap happen to her in her life. I mean, it's just seems like everything, one thing after another. Yes, she's got a guy she loves, but their life is, they're not rich, they're not making money. She's having trouble trying to have a baby. She's trying all this stuff. She tries to do the right thing and ends up losing her arms and the everything around her. But it's about her resilience, that no matter what, she's not going to quit. She's not going to give up. She's not going to stop. She's just going to keep going. And it's that personal strength of character of who that no matter what, she's going to persevere. That's what makes her a hero. It's not the cybernetic arms. It's kind of like Captain America. Captain America's superpower is not the super soldier serum. It's not the shield. It's not the strength, the speed, none of that. Captain America's superpower, and I believe it was Mark Waid, might have been Mark Grunwald, Mark Waid, one of them, said this, is his superpower is that he will always find a way. That is his superpower. Um, I hated like in the Justice League that line where with Batman they go, "What's your superpower?" "I'm rich." That was very reductive. Batman's superpower is he's the world's greatest detective. And what that truly means is that he'll figure things out. And that's a superpower. So
Yeah, no,
um
you're right. When I was writing Resilience, what I wanted to talk about in it was, related to my personal struggles. I've been through some major injuries. I broke my back in a car accident. I had heart surgery when I was 15. And so creating this hero that is disabled, and she doesn't get those robot arms instantly, by the way. She has to adapt with being an amputee, and there's an issue of that where it's kind of gut wrenching seeing her kind of develop through that. But you see a lot of who that character is. But having a judo teacher with badass robot arms and a katana is, I think, maybe sells the book more than
yeah,
the story.
yeah.
But the story
Well,
is
yeah.
is emotional and heartfelt, and I really am hopeful that people are going to love this character.
Well, the cybernetic arms are the hook, but what people will identify with, I feel, is the character is someone that we can all aspire to be. She's a truly good person and who's had really bad stuff happen, and she doesn't stop being a good person. She doesn't give up. She there is a little bit of kind of what do they call that, like, is it revenge fantasy or something like that, a little bit um in it, but which, like the dirty Harry kind of I'm really dating myself. Death Wish, that's really dating myself. um where, it's a lone person taking on some really bad people who are taking advantage of people who can't otherwise protect themselves or are marginalized. And um she's a very much a street level type of character, a little bit like Jessica Jones, kind of, without uh, maybe the swearing and drinking and crazy stuff like that. But there is some swearing. We joked about that. This is on a age 16 plus book. So, um, but it isn't MA. So, uh, but yeah, it's a good story. It's one that kind of fits our universe. She is a gritty um, type of character, and I think it's one that everyone can absolutely identify with. So
So right now we have the book in Previews Magazine. There's 3 covers available. One from the main cover from series artist Vinzel Tabanis, who's a fantastic talent. And then we've got one by Ali Garza, which looks dynamite. And then the third one is a lenticular cover by Andy Bellinger. And man, that one is that's dynamite. I really like that cover a lot, and how it turns and changes is amazing. And then on our Kickstarter, which is live right now, we have exclusive covers and other rewards that you can get only on the Kickstarter. So definitely
right.
go out and check out the Kickstarter, everybody. It's partnered with I Make Boys Cry issue 2, so you can get both issues together. You can get one of each, or you can get them on their own, however you want to do it.
Yeah, and I would suggest taking a look because there's multiple tiers on there, and some really cool stuff. There's some metal covers. The brushed aluminum covers, are always fun. and then there's obviously package deals, but we do offer I will say this, we do offer the retail editions are available on the Kickstarter, but if you're just looking to get the retail editions, we try and suggest for a couple reasons to support the local comic shops. One is, because we do support the local comic shops greatly and want to help those guys. But two, it's cheaper for you because you don't have to pay for shipping. I mean, the Kickstarter's great for the exclusives, but if you're wanting those retail editions, or even multiple copies and stuff, because these are collectibles, and I'm sure he'll gladly, our writer here will gladly sign copies for you at any show once we start getting into shows again.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm planning on hitting the convention circuit hard the end of this year, next year, and whenever we can go, I'm going to be there. And yeah, it'd be nice to meet people across North America for sure. And I will sign those copies for you definitely. Benny Powell, I want to thank you for being on Inside Comics. I Make Boys Cry issue 2, Resilient #1, available on Kickstarter now. Everybody go check it out and go into your comic book stores and tell them to bring those books in. Thank you so much for being on the show.
No problem. Thank you.
Peace.